All right, so it is day one in mine and Chris's new home. The house will be empty for the next 4 days, and we're gonna try and get as much done as possible before our stuff is in here. So first things first is to get everything ready for paint. I'm gonna go through and dust all the baseboards, number one. Number two, what else was I gonna do? Pick a paint color, duh. I'm gonna tape everything. We're gonna paint the ceilings, we're gonna prime all the walls, and then we're gonna repaint the walls. Another thing I'm gonna try to get done is to remove all of the electrical covers and the light switch covers throughout the house. All of these are kind of turned, and then throughout the house, they're all different. So in here, they're like this beigey color, but then if you go out to the living room, it's more of like a metallic cover on all of those. And we're gonna want all these to match. So I went to Home Depot this morning and I got 3 paint samples. We're gonna do a lighter color on the walls and then like an accent color on our trim, on our doors, and like the window frames and all that stuff. It's new clothes, but it's still the same day, unfortunately. I haven't gotten as much done as I wanted to. When I started getting on my hands and knees and scrubbing all of these baseboards and all the trim and cleaning and dusting the walls off, I just realized this is gonna take a minute. So we have the master bedroom, bath, and closet all taped off around the edges so that Chris can lay drop cloths this evening and he can go ahead and put the paint and primer on the ceilings. I've got the living area done as well, and now I'm gonna finish out the rest of the house before he gets home from work, and I'm going to tackle all of the outlet covers. Home improvement with Emily Ann. It's day 2. So here's the update. Last night, Chris painted, and we got in a little bit of a conundrum over paint colors. We painted the samples. We thought that the white was a little too stark white. So we had another swatch that was literally almost identical in color. Well, we were wrong, because it turns out it's real warm, yellowy undertones you can see in here. And we were gonna paint the ceilings and the walls the same color. It's just not a good idea. This color's not right. But thankfully, this is the primer, and we got the primer tinted to the color we thought we were gonna do the walls in, but it's not that much off from what the color we will actually paint on later. So it's not that big of a deal. Chris did have a little bit of a hissy fit, but we got over it. We've got to fix this on the ceiling. We're gonna get more primer and paint it just plain white. Now, Chris got this room done yesterday, and then he cut in on the other room around the trim and the outlets. And he's thinking that I'm not gonna get that much done today because he didn't get that much done last night, but I'm a hardworking girl. So we're gonna see how much we can get done before he gets home. I would really love to get majority of this house primed. That way we can move on to paint. Well, and he's gotta get another bucket for the ceiling paint. I really want to get rid of this wall, but Chris thinks that we should wait for another time. So he thinks we can't get it all done. I think he's underestimating me. I'm gonna paint this whole living room. I have now primed all the walls. I literally just made you sick, didn't I, of dizziness. Hello.
You've done so much work, Henry.
What do we have left?
A lot. We're done with the garage. It'll be a work in progress.
Buddy, look at me.
Got a little paint on me?
Moment of truth. Oh, I'm so glad we went with cottage white. Hallelujah. The color is perfect. I got paint on my nose like Rudolph.
I heard on the camera you can't even tell the difference.
Oh, you can tell the difference. This was the Atlantis Pearl. This is the Cottage White. And when we're looking at it, it's not stark white like the ceiling. It's the most perfect, creamy white that's not yellow. Cottage White, Behr Paint at Home Depot. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be cool. And she wanted to rip that thing down. You might change your mind about this window.
Don't talk about me like I ain't right here. We're testing out this green. This is a color that Chris already had in the garage that he got as an oops paint. He used this to do a dresser. So we're seeing if we could use it on the wall. I'm wondering it might be a little too yellow. We're gonna wait till the morning and see. It's day 4. Today is the day that our family gets in, and tomorrow is actual move-in day. We're gonna move all of our stuff in here, so we have a lot to get done. What do you think?
Look at this guy.
We've got Dad, the cleaner man. Look at him. He's doing so good. What are you cleaning the windows with?
Down power wash.
You heard it here. In this room, we've got Mr. Sasser on his hands and knees. Ooh, and he's got the trim color. Look at that. Wow.
That is nasty.
It's nasty. It ain't gonna be nasty when we're done.
But I told her this will be the last time she ever does it because nobody, and I mean nobody, does this to their house.
We do.
Oh, you do not, you big fat liar.
We do it all the time, once a month.
Kelly, you're a liar.
I'm not.
All right, so we are all moved in, and we've got all of our walls painted, most of our trim painted. We have a couple doors that we need to do, and most of the outlets recovered and redone, and it's starting to feel like home. It's amazing the difference that it's made just with a fresh coat of paint.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is.
I underestimated how big of a project it would be
Yeah.
to paint this house. And this house is 1,500 square feet, so for all of that paint, how much was it?
It was around $1,000 for all the primer and paint. Light switches, outlets, outlet covers, the light switch covers. Those cost around $200.
For the whole house.
For the whole house. And we had a lot. And I will say, if you're going to do multiple or try to do your whole house, buy the contractor packs because you get a lot better deals.
All that to say, for $1,200, it feels like a new house.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
there's still plenty of stuff that we want to do.
ultimately, it does feel like maybe not a new house, but at least clean too.
Oh, it feels,
Like those outlets were so yellowed and gross
Yes.
looking before, and
it feels
now
fresh.
everything feels fresh.
Yeah. So paint and the outlets was just the first of many projects in our first home. But we want to thank you for being here, and we hope that you can see that you can do a whole lot with just a little. We hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and we will see y'all on the next one.